Good morning, Missoula. Hey, it's my pleasure to be here. I'm with Love Has Come. My name is Mark, and we're a local outreach, and we're just trying to reach kids around the world who don't have families, who don't have homes, who don't have love. And the way we see it at Love Has Come is we're all orphans, and we're all have the need for the saving grace of Christ. He pursued us, He wanted us, He loved us, He paid a price for us, and He came and He got us. And that's what we're trying to do for kids who don't have families here in Missoula, in Montana, and around the world. If you want to see what Love Has Come is doing, a lot of you have some brochures in your hands. I see you're using them as fans. That's good. You can go to lovehascome.com, check us out on Facebook to learn about our adoption program and our grant program that we have for kids, for families who don't have the money to adopt. You can learn about our operations over in Haiti, what we're doing over there. But just a privilege to be here. And I just want to tell you one quick story before I go about a child that was wanted. Last spring, a family decided to expand their family. They had 3 kids. They decided to adopt. They were praying about it, and they got hooked up with an adoption agency. And one day that agency calls them and they said, "We've got her. We've got your little girl. Would you like to see her picture?" And that family said, "Absolutely, we do." So they huddled around the computer and they double-clicked on the photo, and there they saw this little girl, 2.5 years old, who was living on the other side of the world in an orphanage in a little village in China, just north of Vietnam. A few months later, that family was on a plane headed to China. They landed in China, and they were soon, a couple days after that, on a bus to go to the building, the agency building, to meet this little girl. And this little girl was also in a bus for the very first time, making the 6-hour trek to this agency building to meet her new family. And as God would have it, they got at the building at the same time. And they were all trying to get into the elevator together, and the girls of the family said, "That's her, that's her." And the family looked down and they knew instantly that was her. Even though she had grown up a little bit, she was different, her head was shaved, that was their little girl. And they knew it because a few months earlier, right when they saw that photo, that family sent them a care package. Sent that little girl a care package. And it had the picture of the family, so hopefully the little girl would recognize her sisters when she saw them. It had a little piece of cloth that the mom had sprayed some perfume in it, so maybe the little girl would recognize the smell when she got around the family. But it also had a little pink teddy bear. And the family was hoping that it would get to the girl so she would have something to sleep with. And I'd like to bring my family up here, because when we got in that elevator, the girl's hand was holding on to her nanny, and the other hand was wrapped around this pink teddy bear, and we knew that she'd gotten it. And that's my family. I'd like to introduce you to this is Madison and Kirsten. This is Malia, and this is my wife Abby, and this is Ilani, and this is a little pink teddy bear. They sleep together every night, and they've had a journey together. Milani's been through a couple surgeries, and she's all getting fixed up, and we've been adapting as a family. But we just want these kids around the world to know they're wanted, to know they're special, and to know that we care, and they're worth pursuing. So thanks for helping us reach out and help some kids.